Hello and welcome to the second tutorial. Okay, we are going to start from where we have left off. Now first of all you have to remove this keyframe. Okay, I have pulled something out. Remove this by selecting this and removing this, because we don't need any keyframes right now. We are going to do the basic object modification. When you have selected this object, you can reset the whole scenario by clicking here. You see? Oh, what the hell happened? Something went wrong. Alright, this is not working, so I'm going to do this, and this is not the viewpoint is not yet completely reset, so reset this. Now this has been reset, becomes normal. I'm going to draw from here. You can do it from here also. You see, it is perfect now. I told you to press F4. Press F4. Go to the modify panel as before. Give few lines, give few widths, segments, few heights. Now change the color a little bit. Go to the render environment. Change the background color. Now close it down. Now you see a box. How can we modify this? Change the size or change something, extrude something out. Very easy. First you have to select the object, go to the modify, right click on the object, convert to editable mesh. When you convert this, this has become a mesh object. Mesh is basically an object which you can control very easily. You can manipulate the points. For example, this is the box. I can take a move tool, select this. Okay, you can see it has vertex, it has edges, faces. Okay, now I'm going to select polygon. Select this, click control, click the other polygon, and now I'm going to, oh, my mouse is misbehaving now. Move it out. That is how we can change the shape a little, but this is not the ideal option. When you have converted this into an edit poly, you select this, which is already selected. There is a heading called extrude here. You can click on the extrude and extrude this object. That's how buildings and structures are made. Even beds and sofas are made. You see? Okay. Bevel, you can bevel the object. Bevel is basically like this. You see? You can increase the size. From the third key of the mouse, you can change the object orientations. Now I'm going to delete this object because I'm going to make a chair from out of this. I'm going to make a box just like this and extrude it. I'm going to decrease the length segments, something like this, a little bit of height. Okay, we need at least, I think 5 or 4. Let me see, I've forgotten this. Okay, now this, a chair, basic chair shape. How this is a chair shape? Convert it to the editable poly or mesh and go down here, select this. This will be the front of the object. Extrude this, you will see the chair. Now we need the front and the back and the top and everything. You can see we can select this by selecting this option here, vertex, and we can change the shape of the chair. We don't want that much bolder kind of chairs. Now like this. Okay, a little bit. I'll tell you why we can do that. It's looking odd, but when this is smoothened, when you smooth this, it will look very nice. But currently we are just making the basic shape. We're looking at the objects from the different perspectives like this. Okay, this is how we control the vertex and the points and everything. Now how to make the legs of this? I told you when we first click on the top, there is an option. We can go to the bottom of this. We can select 4. There are 4 legs. Select the 4 legs and extrude. We can extrude them. There is no problem of the height because, oh sorry, I have extruded this. We don't need to extrude. We have to extrude but not bevel. Bevel will make it uncontrollable element. Now as this is done, it is not looking nice. We have to make it look nice. So we are going to make the chair look a little better, right? Now this is the perspective. We are going to see this is the way the chair is currently looking, but this is not the ideal look I want for the chair. For 4 views, I can change the view. I can change the size of the length of the legs. Both the legs are selected. We can decrease the size. We can alter the size. We can even make the width look less, like this. We can control the element. Once done, I think the color is not looking very nice right now, but the method is very nice. We can even do that in the perspective, like this. We can select the object, we can make it look nice, right, like this. That is how we design a chair in this scenario. We can design a chair, we can design anything, we can design anything in 3D Studio Max. We can manipulate everything. Okay, I'm going to change the color to something which is seeable. This is not seeable. Now you see, there's a nice looking chair, but it's not smooth enough like the chairs you see now for that purpose we have modifiers. We have modifiers as well. If you go further down, there's nothing, but we will show you something later on. Go to modifier list, go to smooth, find smooth and apply it. It's not applying. Why it's not applying? Okay, it's applying, but okay, delete this. It's not working very nicely. Go to turbo smooth. Now you see, this is one of the modifiers which can demonstrate a very high quality smooth to the chair, but according to the shape. If the shape is not good, the chair will not look good. As I was thinking the shape was not looking that good, but the shape is out now. I think one is the better option for, you can see there are a lot of options. It's smoothing according to the groups. Now smooth groups is a different thing. It is smoothing the object from the groups. See, it's demonstrating a little bit different. Okay, we can make the floor also. Select plane and draw it. Now as always, we can give it a length. We can give it a, if we want some tiles or some other effect, we can use that, but currently I am looking for something like a floor to make it look nicer, like this. Render this. Still not good enough. Let's see. But this is how we create floors and stuff. There's also, if you go ahead in lights, you're going to see a light. We're going to use a standard light, nothing else. I'm going to select Omni, a single light. I'm going to click here and move it on the top. I have to give a shadow. Go to the modifier panel, on the shadows. Intensity you can increase of the light. You see here. Now I'm going to rotate this. I'm going to render this. Can you see the shadow? Now this is a basic shadow, nothing more, nothing less. There are advanced features of ray track and many other options, but that is depending on the computer and also on the way you are rendering. If you go ahead in the render setup, you are going to see assign render. Here there is a meta ray render. Don't bother about this, these are plugins. Meta ray render will render the lights a little bit different, but you need to have a meta ray light as well, but meta ray light is not present. So this is basically a scale line render, basic render. Okay, this is how, the more lights there are, the more you see a more different kind of effect you are going to see with the light. You see here, now it's becoming brighter and sharper and whatever. There are 3 light systems. You can make a 3 lights like this. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to move this away. Now I'm going to modify this. Advanced effects. No, intensity is too much. I need to decrease the opacity a little bit less. Now I'm going to render this something or more like it. More zoom and more you will see a different view from here. You see, simple. Again, you cannot animate this by clicking auto animation key and adding a key. Now you can rotate this like a pro and the animation is done. Simple. Remove the auto key. But this will not work. Why this will not work? I forgot. Because you are not putting a camera in it. Without camera, this will not animate. Okay, only the chair can animate. We are going to rotate the chair and it's going to rotate, but the scenery will not rotate unless there is a camera in the scene. So adding a camera, I am going to create a free camera because free is easy to control, easy to manipulate. Okay, I have placed the camera here on the chair. Now like this. Oh, it is easily, camera is easily controlled if you are using the 4 views. See, the perspective is went there. This is, I think, top. Right click, top. The top has returned. This is the camera. If I press camera now on the perspective, it will show me the camera view. Now we can zoom out by this. There is a arrow. This will only show when there is a what we call that, camera present in the view, and C is pressed. C is the shortcut key for camera. Now I am going to assign a auto key to this. I am going to add a key and go to the 100th keyframe, and I am going to move the camera a little bit further near the chair. You see, this is animating, and I'm going to rotate it a little. I'm going to use the, what you call that, if I come here, there's an orbit. Now like this and like this. Now you're going to see the effect. This is the way animation is done in 3dsmax. Now how will I render this? That is the question. Okay, now render this. This is how this is going to show for a while. This is a basic setup. I'm going to go to the render setup. I'm going to select the active time segment. Active time segment means 0 to 100. You can increase the size by clicking here. There is on 100, when you click, you can enter how many keyframes you want, but that will take time. Now I'm going to render this. I don't want a big view because this is not a very quality video, but this is the way to show you. I'm going to go to the file and I'm going to say on the desktop chair, .avi. There are all the formats present here. I'm going to say chair. I'm going to save this. Quality 100. Okay. I'm going to render this. Now you're seeing the render. This is basically making a video file of this. That's how the rendering is done here. If that was a ray track or meta ray, it will have taken forever. क्या कर रही हो? Now I'm going to go ahead and I use VLC. I'm going to put that chair into the VLC. You see the video is running smoothly. A small size video like this. So it's a basic animation. Okay, I have created a scenery for a very long time ago. I created a scenery. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to close this. Okay, always save your projects by creating a folder somewhere, and the okay, this is the old glass I created. I'm going to check that out later. You can save the project. I'm going to close this. New, no, reset this. I have created something. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to show the different angle of the different things. Glass, long word, glass, grass. Okay, what is this? Long time ago I have created so many things I don't even remember right now. Like this house, old house, basic modeling. Close it down. We don't need crap right now. I'm going to open something which I created a long time ago. Project 3dsmax. Let me find the project. Project 3dsmax. Project 3dsmax. No. 3dsmax files. Right. To show. Helicopter, tank. Like this tanks. Okay, I've created that. Three different tanks. One is a green one is a brown one, same exactly copy, and one is an old type of tank. That was when I was learning 3D Studio Max. I was creating that much. Now I'm going to create this video, this render, a little render. So camera is a very tricky business. If you want to learn camera, you need to learn by your heart. You have to create paths. You have to think about it. How I can control, how can I orbit, how can I think about this. This is a very complex. Like a cameraman, you have to think to use a camera in 3D Studio Max. Okay, where is this? What the glass is all about? Let me rethink again. Okay, it's loading slowly again. It might load. Man, what the hell happened to the 3D stream? The video has reached 18th minute and my 3D Max has crashed, so I'm going to close it. Okay, close. Yeah, man, close it down. Autodesk. I'm going to open something like pool, but I can't find the pool. I don't know where the hell is the pool. Go to the D. Where's the file, yaar? 3D Max what? 3D Max file pool. Book. Final car, mountain, shark. Okay, scene. Foolish projects. Okay, I can't find the render file, but still very interested. All the files I have lost. I find them and show it to you. Like this chapel, I created a chapel like model a long time ago with basic shapes. See, there's the chapel. You can render this like this. A small and insignificant type of project. Looks nice. You see how much work that has done in the past, just from circles and nothing else. Okay, run basic modifiers, effect character to show this shape of helicopter, zoom out piece by piece. I've drawn this helicopter. I have even flown this helicopter. Okay, 1000. Oh, this was not animated version. That I have to find them. For example, 200. Now you select the wing and going to rotate this. Now when we run this, go back and play this. This is how the animation of wings supposed to work. One wing is selected, other is not. So I am going to select this and rotate it a little. Go here and rotate this a little like this. Now this should show. Let me play the video. Oh, I made a mistake. Well, this is how you do the animation in 3ds Studio Max. And this is a little bit about the modeling, a structure or something. That's how you're supposed to do this. Signing off.